Is technology a boon or a bane to our mental health? This is a question that resonates in the era we live in. Technology, in all its glory, has become an inescapable part of our lives. It has revolutionized the way we communicate, learn, work, and even play. But with its widespread prevalence, technology has blurred the lines between our virtual and physical realities. It has brought about a wave of convenience that we ride on every day, but not without its fair share of challenges. One such challenge is its impact on our mental health. The digital world can sometimes feel like a labyrinth filled with information overload, cyberbullying, and an unending chase for digital validation. It's like we're on a roller coaster ride where the highs are exhilarating but the lows can be quite daunting. Navigating this digital dilemma is a modern-day challenge, but don't worry, we're all in this together, learning, growing, and finding our way through this digital maze. Technology has an undeniable impact on mental health. It's a powerful tool that holds the capacity to be a double-edged sword. On one side, it has the potential to be a tremendous resource, offering a wealth of information at our fingertips and connecting us with people across the world in an instant. It can be a source of inspiration, learning, and growth. It can help us find support groups and mental health resources, and even provide platforms for self-expression and self-discovery. Yet on the flip side, technology can also be a source of stress, anxiety, and depression. In fact, numerous studies have shown a correlation between excessive screen time and a decline in mental health. One such study from the Journal of Abnormal Psychology found that high levels of screen time were associated with an increase in symptoms of depression and anxiety in young adults. Another study published in the Journal of the American Medical Association revealed a strong link between heavy usage of digital media and ADHD symptoms in adolescents. It's not just about the quantity of screen time, but also the quality. A barrage of negative news, cyberbullying, unrealistic portrayals on social media, or even the simple act of comparing oneself to others online can contribute to feelings of inadequacy, loneliness, and stress. This digital overload can lead to a negative cycle, where technology use fuels mental health issues, which in turn lead to even more screen time. Moreover, excessive use of technology can disrupt our sleep patterns and physical health, which are crucial components of overall mental health. The blue light emitted by screens can interfere with our natural sleep cycles, while sedentary screen time can lead to a lack of physical activity. Both of these factors can exacerbate mental health conditions. In essence, while technology has the potential to enhance our lives in many ways, it's important to recognize and address its potential pitfalls. It's about finding a balance and using technology in a way that supports rather than hinders our mental health. Let us delve deeper into real-life stories to understand this impact further. Meet John, a software engineer who spends more than 12 hours a day in front of a screen. John is your typical tech whiz, crunching code and creating digital wonders. But behind the glow of his multiple screens, there's a story that's all too familiar in our digital age. For years, John was caught in a relentless cycle of work, eat, sleep, repeat, his eyes almost always glued to a screen. He was constantly connected, constantly available, and constantly under pressure. As the months slipped by, he began to notice a shift in his mood, his energy, and his overall well-being. He lost interest in the things that once brought him joy. He felt anxious, restless, and perpetually drained. He was snappy with his family, couldn't concentrate, and his sleep was perpetually disrupted. The digital world, once his sanctuary, had become his prison. John was experiencing burnout, a state of chronic stress that leads to physical and emotional exhaustion, cynicism, and feelings of detachment. But it wasn't just his job that was the problem, it was the constant, unrelenting exposure to screens, the barrage of information, and the lack of boundaries between his work and personal life. It took a toll on John's mental health, and it was a wake-up call. He realized that his relationship with technology was affecting his health, his relationships, and his happiness. John's story is not an isolated one. Let's explore more such stories. Now, let's talk about Sarah, a teenager who is an avid user of social media. Sarah's world revolved around the digital realm. She was always scrolling, posting, and comparing. The constant stream of perfect bodies, flawless skin, and enviable lifestyles on her feed began to take a toll on her self-image. She found herself feeling increasingly inadequate, her self-esteem chipping away with each new post she saw. Sarah began to fixate on her perceived shortcomings, developing unhealthy eating habits in a desperate attempt to fit into the unrealistic standards she saw online. She started withdrawing from activities she once loved, preferring to spend time alone with her screen. Over time, These feelings of inadequacy and isolation transformed into something darker. Sarah started to lose interest in life. She felt a constant, heavy sadness that she couldn't shake off. She was exhausted, yet couldn't sleep. She had trouble concentrating and felt a profound sense of hopelessness. Unbeknownst to her, Sarah was showing classic signs of depression. Her parents finally noticed the drastic change in her behavior and sought professional help. Sarah's therapy sessions revealed that her depression was largely fueled by her social media habits. She was comparing her behind the scenes to everyone else's highlight reel, creating a distorted perception of reality that was damaging her mental health. Sarah's story is a stark reminder of the potential dangers of excessive social media use. It's a call for us to be aware of how we consume digital content and ensure that our engagement with technology is healthy and balanced. It's not all doom and gloom. There are ways to maintain a healthy balance. In our digital age, it's essential to cultivate a balanced relationship with technology. While the digital world brings us numerous benefits, it's crucial to ensure that our interaction with screens doesn't interfere with our mental health and overall well-being. One of the simplest, yet most effective strategies is setting screen time limits. This could mean designating certain hours of the day as tech-free time, limiting the number of times you check your phone, or using apps that monitor and restrict your usage. By setting boundaries, you take control of your digital consumption, rather than letting it control you. Taking regular breaks is another key habit. This doesn't necessarily mean you have to go on a digital detox, but rather, incorporate small breaks throughout the day. Every hour or so, step away from your screen, stretch, take a few deep breaths, or simply look out of the window. These mini breaks can help to reduce eye strain, improve focus, and refresh the mind. Using technology for positive activities is also a powerful way to maintain balance. Instead of mindlessly scrolling through social media, consider using your device to learn something new, connect with loved ones, or engage in a digital hobby like photography or graphic design. Finally, if you find that your digital habits are causing distress or interfering with your daily life, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Therapists and counselors are trained to help individuals navigate the complexities of our digital world and can provide valuable strategies and support. In conclusion, maintaining a healthy digital balance is not about completely eliminating technology from our lives, but rather about using it in a way that supports our mental health and enhances our quality of life. It's about making conscious choices and setting boundaries that align with our individual needs and lifestyles. Remember, it's all about balance. To sum up, technology is a double-edged sword. It can provide us with countless benefits, from instant communication to an endless stream of information. But it can also lead to mental health challenges if not used in moderation. We've looked at how technology, particularly social media, can impact our mental health, leading to feelings of isolation, depression, and anxiety. We've also delved into real-life cases, highlighting the struggles some individuals face due to their digital habits. Maintaining a healthy digital balance is key. It's about finding that sweet spot where we're able to enjoy the benefits of technology without letting it overrule our lives or our mental well-being. It might involve setting boundaries, taking digital detoxes, or simply being more mindful of our screen time. In this digital age, our mental well-being is as important as ever. Let's make sure we use technology wisely to support, not sabotage, our mental health.